So I'm curious what brought you back to EG after all of the crazy roster changes last year. I know that you were in the center of a lot of that. What was that experience like for you going back and forth, and what ultimately brought you back to EG?
Well, I think at my first time leaving EG, I was looking for just how I felt at the time. It was like I wanted people that wanted to win as bad as me. And I guess I felt pretty annoyed at the time that I felt like people weren't practicing to their hardest or taking every tournament serious, so I left. And I had a good opportunity and I took it. And I don't really regret that decision. I think I learned a lot. And then the second time I left, I think it was a bad decision, although like it wasn't that bad for my career because I think we still did very well as a team. I think if I was to stay with that team, I think I would have been more successful at the next TI because it was very spontaneous how it happened. And then when I rejoined EG after TI, I think I really grew up after that experience. I guess it was humbling in some manner.
How would you describe yourself as a teammate now?
Most of the changes I've made, like I used to be more definite in my beliefs. I wasn't really open-minded about some things, but nowadays I feel like I'm willing to just to listen and not talk all the time. You know, I don't always think I'm right anymore. I always think that there's possibility that something could be improved, something can be changed. Just, I guess I evaluate way more than I used to.
How is Crit as a captain versus PPD? You've played for both.
PPD was like, I don't know how to word this, but I guess it's like he was a very just calm captain. He had his thoughts and we respected them. And he was always open to discussion, but mostly he trusted himself. And we would just play along with it. And he had a lot of good ideas, and when he executed them, it went well. And when Crit is captaining for us, most of our thoughts are together. Like we're always open-minded with each other. When he has a thought, he'll talk to us about it, see how it is, and we'll openly discuss it. And I guess it's like goes through some process where all of us have to be okay with the idea for it to happen. I guess that's the one thing that's different about PPD and Crit, because mostly it was just PPD thought something was good, and we would do it. And if we'd lose, then we'd lose, and we would probably change ideas. But with Crit, it's together we decided something is good.
You guys are considered one of the most consistent teams right now. You've been consistent as a roster since TI6. You consistently placed top 3 recently. What do you think is the difference between being consistent and translating that into the ultimate championship, which is, you know, taking the consistency into being TI champions?
I think a lot of that has to do with how you adapt. And TI is like the tournament of adapting. It's like it's very unlikely that the team that enters the tournament will remain the same like as it goes on. There's a certain direction it goes that the teams that can actually win will adapt to, and the teams that will obviously lose are the ones that don't have an answer for it or just are stubborn in some way. It's all about adapting and respect.
I can't imagine what it was like last year for you. I mean, you've talked very openly about how difficult the roster changes were, but particularly when you were on a team that then does so well, and then the team that you're on does not. Comparing that to this year and keeping that in mind, how much would it mean to you to come back at TI7 and win the whole thing?
Well, it's definitely a dream. I think every Dota player is working with their hardest they can to try to win TI. The thing is, I don't think I'll stop there. You know, I'll be very happy about it, and next thing I'll look forward to is TI8. But even like back at TI6, when I lost, the first thing I did when I got home is I just played Dota. I like got on my computer. I just played for like 12 hours straight at pubs, and I don't know. It's just like I don't think I'll like take a break or anything, which is the weird part. Maybe I'm just saying it now, but I think I just like the game so much that even win or lose, I'll still be happy playing it.